What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on Cycle Fanatix. I'm super happy here. I'm super stoked about this new bike. I'm all giggly. I'm really excited about it, and I'm the biggest thing is actually that I'm super excited that you guys love it, and I could see it because of the views. So that's why I'm pumped about this build. But guys, don't forget about the 2021 Sport Glide, okay? In black, vivid black, deluxe, matching bags. Get yourself entered to win that beautiful bike. We will be giving that bike away in May. I can't wait to notify the lucky winner on that beautiful bike build. So we're gonna have a SNS 475 cam put in that bike, probably a set of Vance & Hines Pro Pipe, or I should say a Vance & Hines Pro Pipe on it, 2-into-1. Big guy has it on his bike. I had it on 2 of my bikes previously. It sounds great. And the 470, the SNS 475, a lot of people said that it doesn't work good on a 107. That is absolutely not true. I've had them on 3 previous bikes with my 107s, the SNS 475. Big guy had the SNS 475 on 3 of his 107s, and that thing rips. The 107 rips with a SNS 475, putting out almost about 118 horsepower with a stage 2 and a good dyno tune. Trust me when I tell you. It works both very well on the 107 and 114. Even the 128. I could have even put that cam in my 128. We chose to put more of a torque cam in Silverback, so we went with a TTS, I believe, 250. Get yourself entered to win that beautiful bike. So what we're gonna do today is, guys, I was just looking at this bike, and let me tell you, I got it for a great deal. Great gentleman sold it to me. Long-time firefighter, so I'm happy to obviously purchase the bike from him. Long-time firefighter of Brigantine, New Jersey Fire Department. Thanks a lot, Fran. Much appreciated. And yeah, look at this thing. I mean, all you guys are loving this bike. I'm super stoked. I got a smile from ear to ear because just like Fran told me, he said, John, come over, you will not be disappointed. And I wasn't. The bike is, let me tell you, I'm going to show you everything about the bike. We're going to go over a few things, and then we're going to kind of go over what my plans are. And I want you guys to input, because this is all new to me. I did have a Road King back in, I believe, 2000. I think it was a 2002 or 2003, I want to say. I did have a Road King, black Road King. But I never did a Cholo style build. This is all new to me. And like I said, you don't see many of them here in the East. It is very popular, I think, in the Midwest and West Coast. Very popular on the West Coast. It's a beautiful looking build. Cholo style. A lot of people said Vicla. If it's West Coast, it's called Vicla Road King. So I have to do some research. So if I say something wrong, just correct me in the comments. I appreciate it, and I apologize. But anyway, it's going to be Cholo / Vicla, whatever is the proper terminology for this build. So let me show you guys the bike, because it is super clean. It has over 20,000 miles on it, but I'm not worried about it because it's going to Dave over at JD Cycle Works. He's going to look everything over. Someone commented that this bike sounded like it does have cams in it. It might. It does sound a little choppy. Or that could be just that it's not tuned correctly. Maybe, I don't know, bad plugs. The throttle's a little sluggish. But we'll see. You will see, you know. A lot of people have been mentioning chain tensioners. So we're going to take care of all that. Don't even worry. This bike is going to be gone through up and down, front to back. You know, it's in good hands with Dave over at JD Cycle Works. He's a master on these twin cams. Also, this is fuel injected, just so you know. This bike is fuel injected. I think there are issues for this year with the fuel injection, but there's a fix for that as well. I think you can get an upgraded fuel injection harness and kit for these bikes. So don't worry, guys. This thing, when it's done, it is going to be absolutely perfect. And that's why I'm so happy. And on a great note is that once this bike is done, this bike will also be given away to a lucky winner, and someone is going to have an absolute bike. So when you're watching this video, that means that on my website, www.cycle-fanatix.com, it is already live. You go into the shop, you're gonna see a picture of me on this bike, click that link, and you could get entered to win this bike. All right, just like the Sport Glide, you could get entered to win on this bike. And my garage is getting full, so I'm not going to do this in May. I think we're gonna give it away sooner. Maybe, let's say, April 1st. Because I'm not gonna have room in this garage. I'm starting to collect way too many bikes. I need Robert Simmons' garage. I need a double car garage. But I have one bike now. I have the other Ducati in the shed. I got this bike, this Ducati, and the Sport Glide in there. And when Silverback comes back, I'm just not going to have a lot of room, and Silverback's going to need his space around him. So, you know, he can't get too tight in there. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited to announce that this bike will be given away. Bike Build Series giveaway, Cholo build giveaway bike. So get yourself entered to win now. Like I said, let's go over some of the things so you guys know what you guys could possibly be winning. First of all, I'm going to tell you that, like I said, this paint is absolutely, it's perfect. It is for a 20-year-old bike. It is so perfect. It literally looks like it came off the showroom floor. It's not even washed. Has a little dust on it, but I went up and down this bike and there is not a ding, not a scratch. There is zero issues with the front fender, rear fender, side panels, and gas tank. It's perfect. So everything else is cosmetic. So let's start going over it, but get yourself entered to win this beautiful, beautiful Cholo build bike. We're going to go over everything. Go to www.cycle-fanatix.com to get yourself entered.
Hear what you said.
Damn Siri. Get yourself entered to win this beautiful bike. All right, so let's go in and talk about it, what we're planning on doing, and maybe you guys could help me, give me some ideas, because like I said, this is going to be new to me, but I'm going to start doing a lot of research, obviously, on these bikes, and we're going to do it the right way, a nice way, a classy way. I don't want a lot of doodads on it, but it's going to have to look really nice. But already, I'm going to tell you, already it looks nice. Just sitting there, it looks really, really nice. All right, so first things first, the bars are in perfect condition. I do like the bars. They're not too wide. I think they fit the bike very well, and the height is very well. So as of right now, I am going to leave the current bars that are on the bike. I think any higher are going to be, even for my height, I'm about 6'3". Even for my height, it's already pretty high. So we're gonna leave the bars. Excuse me. We're definitely gonna take these mirrors off. That's gonna come off. We're definitely going to take off the levers. We're definitely going to, we're gonna replace the mirrors. We're gonna replace the levers. We're going to definitely replace the grips, okay? It has nice chrome covers already on it. It already has nice steel braided lines. So just little touches from the top, mirrors, levers, grips. Working our way down. This light nacelle is beautiful. Beautiful chrome. Look at that. 20 years old. It's perfect. But what we are going to do is LED, 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 LED. All LED lights in the front. Definitely have to change that up. Then we are definitely going to be replacing the front lowers over here, lower fork. and putting them, doing them in chrome. Top pieces are nice. It just needs a polish, but this is already a little worn out, obviously, from riding. We're definitely going to replace that. Look at this paint, guys. It's sick. It's beautiful. It's so metallic. So I think Glenn, and you know my boy Glenn knows it all. All right, guys, I'm back. I had to check my text message, what Glenn sent me. So it's Luxury Rich Red. That's the color of this bike this year. 2001 Road King Luxury Rich Red. Beautiful color, metallic. I mean, wow. No scratches. I can't believe for a 20-year-old bike, the paint is absolutely perfect. So next on the list, fender staying. Again, see, it's like these things that we're definitely going to go with a 21-inch spoked front wheel, white wall, definitely. Will this fender fit with a 21-inch wheel? I'm guessing it will, because obviously I can measure actually and figure that out. But this wheel, let me see, this wheel is a 16. That wheel is a 16, so we would have to go quite a ways bit out. You would still have some room. I don't know. It looks like it might fit, but you guys probably know if you guys have ever did a Cholo build, so I'm going to have to do some research about it, but I'm hoping that this fender will work. We're going to go with a 21-inch front spoke wheel, white wall, obviously. Nice. We're going to have to look into that, which one to use. I think Professional Monkey right now on his channel, he's doing a Cholo build, so I've been watching that. Maybe I could reach out to him. And then we're definitely going to be taking off this, because this is super cheesy. We're definitely going to take this off with the crash bar. The crash bar it's not even chrome. I don't even know what it is. It's just an aftermarket cheap crash bar. We're going to be replacing that engine guard slash crash bar with a beautiful chrome one. We're going to be definitely putting some new brake pedal and floorboards on it. Definitely new for both of them, front and back. We're going to be swapping this side out as well. We're going to be changing that out. We're going to change the rear and front shifter linkage and pegs. The shifter linkage here, we're going to put a nice one on. What else? We're definitely going to change out the Speedo. They have a beautiful analog Speedo with RPM gauge that you can install on these bikes. I've seen it, not sure who makes it, but we're going to do that as well. We're going to change that out. And maybe this panel, we'll see. It's actually in very good shape, but we'll see. We might change it out. If not, we'll definitely change out the Speedo and install the Speedo with the tachometer. We're definitely going to change out the seat. I don't like the look of the seat. We're going to put something sleeker, maybe something like that's on my bike, Drag Specialties Predator 3 or something like that. Definitely change out the seat. We're definitely taking off these bags. And if anybody is interested in these parts, if they need them for anything, hit me up in an email and maybe we could work something out. Definitely taking off these bags, taking off the seat, taking off the backrest, taking off any kind of hardware needed for the backrest. We're going to take this off as well. We're going to be changing out this entire light here for something much nicer looking as well. We're going to take off the bag guards definitely and put something nicer on. We are going to do a hard bag setup on this with matching paint. All right, so that is going to look sick. So we're going to do hard bags. We're going to do the extended bags so they wrap around the exhaust like that's on Silverback right now with matching paint. That's going to look sick. Just have to start doing my research as far as where to get all this stuff. What else? I said the bag guards, take all that off. And then primary cover is really good shape. Horn cover is really good shape. We're going to take off all of the reflectors. We're definitely going to put a nicer air cleaner on. These top rocker covers are in really good shape. Everything's nice and chrome. We just got to clean everything out. We're going to get a nice cover for there, new air cleaner. Some of these covers, I just have to get in there and clean it because it hasn't been washed and see what kind of shape they're in. We'll put some heat guards right there so it just covers up that hole, that space. I don't know about the back wheel and tire. Let me know, guys. Do we keep the back wheel and tire, or do we get something to match what's going to go on the front, or can that stay like it is? So as far as that goes, then we're going to get into the engine. And when we take it over by Dave at JD Cycle Works, we're going to have him look the entire engine over, obviously run it on a dyno, see what kind of power she's making. Obviously, I want him to change out the plugs. If we're having a problem with the EFI system, I'm going to have him install the new EFI system if we can do that. I'm going to have them look down the entire engine. We're going to drain all the fluids, put all new fluids back in. Definitely, he's going to obviously check out the timing, chain tensioners. We'll check. Well, I'm going to have him go over the entire bike. So whoever winds up winning this bike is going to have an absolute reliable bike. Exhaust, definitely, this is going to come off. We're going to go with some Samson fishtails. That's right, absolutely going to go with some nice Samson fishtails out the back. So, you know, that's primarily, there's going to be a lot done to it. You're going to, you know, it's going to be definitely a reliable, beautiful looking bike. It already looks great, honest to God, it really looks good. But once the pieces start coming onto this bike and Dave gets finished looking over the engine and doing what needs to be done, this is going to be an absolute outstanding bike. So, I mean, just like Pro Monkey just put the front wheel, the 21-inch, I believe, on his Cholo build. And immediately, as soon as he put that wheel on, it just totally changes the look of the bike. It's incredible how one thing just totally, boom, changes the look. So that's what's getting done. We're going to obviously change out the belt, fresh belt, change the plugs, change the wires, change the coils if need be, whatever we need to do to have a proper running bike. But let me tell you, this thing, look at that thing. It is absolute sweet for the year. It is so clean. Once all these couple little components get replaced, this is going to literally look, no one's going to know whether it's a 2001 or a 2020. I'm joking, but obviously the people that don't know, they aren't going to be able to tell whether it's a new bike or whether it's a 20-year-old bike. It looks that good. All right, guys. So like I said, it's on now. Go to the website, www.cycle-fanatix.com. Get yourself entered to win this beautiful bike, because April 1st, I'm not going to give an exact date now, I shouldn't, but in April, this bike will be given away to a lucky winner, because I have to make room for Silverback. I'm going to have Silverback way before that, but I don't want my garage crowded for too long, because Silverback is going to get pissed and he might throw these bikes out the door. All right, guys, listen, thanks for watching. I'm super stoked, and I'm just so happy that you guys, I see the views, and the views say it all. I'm super happy that you guys are stoked about this bike and about this build. And if all of this goes well, we'll just keep doing it. All right, we'll just keep on doing it. So I'm going to get the paint in a couple weeks for Silverback, going to North Carolina, going then by Robert Simmons, paying it forward, November 6th. Email him if you guys want to meet up on November 6th at 10 a.m. We're going on a nice ride to honor and to support him for his 1-year anniversary on YouTube. What a fantastic job he's doing. He is growing at such a fast pace. I got to keep up with him. I got to buy 10 more bikes maybe. All right, guys. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.